recording, so here we go.
Here we are. Can we not have that like to show all of my double chins? Because we maybe. There we go. Can we hold that up just a little bit?
Okay, let's put this out here a little.
Here, I'm just gonna prop up your arm so that you can see a chin. See, I do have one right there.
So just to it's 9:00 in the morning, and we're having a bottle of Bordeaux.
It's 9:00 at night. How much wine have you had?
Well, it's 9 in the morning somewhere in the world.
Oh, well, yeah, that's probably true.
Right.
Okay.
And we're here. We just got done with 3 weeks in Italy, and we are reviewing some of the SPG hotels that we've stayed in.
Yes.
And so let's start with the first one. It was
So we
Monte
started
Carlo.
Yes, we started
and
out
it was
at
the La Meridien,
Yep.
and it was incredible. We had a beautiful view.
Our view is amazing. We did get an upgraded room because we're SPG Gold, and you're supposed to get an upgraded room.
Yep. So we did that.
So we did that. They had in-room espresso. We absolutely
Loved it.
I absolutely loved that.
Well, except for the morning we
Fabulous.
left, you had 6 cups of coffee or espresso. So that set you on fire for the next 3
That was
weeks.
because I was up since 3:00 in the morning, and I
Yeah.
needed some juice to get me to the next town.
Well, it
So,
worked, yeah.
Anyway,
So anyhow,
La
that was
Meridien,
awesome.
Yes, so
loved it,
La
loved
Meridien.
it. Oh, and happy hour was good.
Oh,
We had
yeah.
a great happy hour there.
Half price happy hour. Yeah. So La Meridien,
2
Monte
thumbs
Carlo,
up.
2
Loved
thumbs
it.
up. Totally.
Okay. Next one was Milan. Oh, Westin Palace in Milan. That's our favorite of the whole trip.
Yeah, except for the view. Like, we had a good view. We got to view.
Yeah, we got an upgrade and we got a chance to see the plaza
So we
from
did-
the room. It
right.
was beautiful, but it was cloudy, overcast, rainy, so we don't want that to overshadow all of this.
Well, and
But-
we got to stay in that. We actually stayed in that room. We slept in the next morning, and we got to stay there.
And it was lovely.
And the
The
beds are
room-
always fabulous.
The beds are all fabulous.
Yeah.
So that was great. But what else was it about Milan?
Well,
that
the
we just-
Westin Milan.
Oh,
So the room was
chocolate.
the
We had
room was
turn-down
huge.
service.
Oh yes. So
It
wait.
was an extravagant room.
Go back for a second. So La Meridien, Monte Carlo, turn down service with chocolates, which, by the way, all of the SPG properties in the United States used to do. They don't do that anymore. So it was really cool
was
to
a
get
treat.
turn down service with the La Meridien in Monte Carlo and the Gritti Palace in Roma, or I'm
Yeah.
sorry, in Milan. Gave us
Hang on, the Gritti Palace was in Venice. Whatever.
Back up.
Scratch that. The Gritti. Yeah. Okay.
the
So Monte Carlo.
The Westin Palace in Milan gave
Yes.
us the chocolates, as did the La Meridien
Yes.
in Monte Carlo.
And they were really
with the turn down
good
service. Nice little
chocolates.
dark chocolates. So good. Yummy. So
Yeah.
we were kind of getting used to that. And then we moved to the Gritti Palace in Venice, which was
Venice.
also lovely.
Location was amazing. We were right on the Grand
was.
Canal. We had a view that looked over the little walkway that was near the Grand Canal, and it had all this advertisement with some half-naked women.
We
so
basically
that
had a view
was
of the
good.
alley and the alley without water. So that was okay.
That was
but,
great.
I mean, and it was still supposedly an upgraded room. So
It
that
was
was
an
good.
upgraded room.
Yeah.
It was very nice.
Now, the
and the
interesting-
concierge, Luca, helped us.
yes.
A flight got canceled, and oh, all right, let me talk a little softer. I need more Bordeaux.
I think she needs more wine. We haven't even started the bottle yet, and she's screaming at
Here's
you.
yours.
Oh my God. Okay.
Well, carry on. I'll listen.
No, go.
Gritti.
Stop.
Luca was fabulous.
I'm going to stop this right now.
No, keep going.
Don't make me turn this car around.
You're killing me. Keep going.
You're kidding
Come
me.
on.
Okay, so
Let's
no,
finish
so
it
the
up.
Gritti Palace. Okay, so the Gritti Palace. The interesting thing about the Gritti Palace was with the we got turn down service, which was fabulous because when you stay in the nicer hotels, it's fun to have that. But we were expecting chocolates and we didn't get chocolates. We got
we got chocolate
old
for
lady
2 nights.
wrinkle cream. So what we decided was that the Gritti Palace gives you Acqua di Parma old lady wrinkle cream because by the time you get old enough to afford to stay at the Gritti Palace, you need the old lady wrinkle cream more than you need the chocolate.
But we're still using it, so that was good.
We've now been using it for the next 3 hotels, so that was funny. I'm like, wait. So now you're telling me I'm fat and I'm old. So
They
okay,
just said that you're old. They didn't say you were fat.
okay. Give me the wrinkle cream for the turn down service.
And then we stayed in a couple stranger places.
Grazie.
And then a great bed and breakfast, but that's not an SVG property.
No,
in
that was the
Positano,
Hotel
only
California in
because
Positano. We're
great little place.
Stick with
Okay,
the
so
stick
moving
with the
on.
script. SPG properties. Yep.
SPG, and then our last SPG property is here at the St. Regis in Rome, which is a beautiful, beautiful place. And as we were walking in, we thought there was a Lincoln in the parking lot, but it wasn't a Lincoln. It was something,
Some
car we
don't
don't even
know the name
recognize.
of. No.
So
We did get the eyeball from security because we did videotape on the way in a little bit, and the security met us at the door. And I'm not sure if it was because of the backpacks or the video camera, but either way,
we were walking in the door with the video camera, and instead of the bellman greeting us, security approached us very, very quickly, which is his job. So we expected none.
They handled it very well. They just said they looked at us and they said,
checking in.
And we said yes. But then Amy said he followed us over to the desk too, just to make sure that we
apologized 12 times for greeting us at the door.
I will say that when you check into a luxury collection or a St. Regis with a backpack instead of a suitcase, they do sometimes wonder if you belong there. Dr. Zender with the with the gold status.
And I missed platinum just by a few points, whatever.
You walk in with the backpack and you have the... Anyway.
Anyhow, this is getting to be very long. So beautiful place. Absolutely gorgeous, a great location. Yes. A couple disappointments. We had really, really high expectations after the last few places.
We don't want
to pick on the St. Regis. However, we had really high expectations after staying in Milan and at the Monte Carlo.
And I think rightly so, because I think the St. Regis is even one level above the luxury
we used
collection.
A lot of points to stay here.
Yes,
we used. Did. I mean, pretty much many years worth of points.
So our room our room is about the same size as it was at the Gritti. So our room isn't that much smaller.
Right.
We don't have any view at all.
No, we have a view of the air conditioner unit out the side, whatever.
I'm not sure we got the upgrade.
This was an upgrade, but by comparison,
but so we did.
But we did have a bottle of champagne because we're still celebrating my 50th birthday.
We did, and we.
And then what happened with your jammies? So a couple disappointments.
So yesterday we had housekeeping come in while we were gone, and I came in and my pajamas were on the floor in the corner. I was like, "Hey, you threw my pajamas on the dirty carpet." And so then today we came in and we didn't have any water. And when you're traveling abroad, typically you don't drink the local water. So they give you bottled water each day in your room. And we didn't have the water. And I will say...
Again, minor details. However,
totally minor details. In their favor, they do offer a free coffee every morning, and they'll bring it up to you, which is awesome.
That's a nice big teapot.
And it's actually a good pot of coffee, so I like that. Yeah, it's good coffee. And then what's the other good thing that we said? Oh, and when you do order something, they give it to you pretty quickly, and
they're very fast.
One of the things that the St. Regis is known for is their butler service, and what we've realized is that now obviously we're not like overusing the butler, so we haven't tested it out of time, but I assume anybody who's brought anything to us has been a butler. So like when we asked for our water tonight, the butler came up, and it's not the kind of butler service that they sort of build you up to.
Yeah, you think you're going to have this personal butler standing outside your room the whole time, and thank goodness we didn't, because we really didn't want that.
Yeah, we didn't want that. But it's kind of like glorified
room service.
Sorry.
And then you'll also see, here's our lovely bed behind us. And yesterday, our personal pillows that are right back there were placed nicely on the bed. And today they're kind of like, these don't fit here, so they're off to the side.
And today I actually put my pajamas on the hook because I didn't want them to end up on the floor again. But I will say the one thing that we're really lacking here at the St. Regis is chocolate. No chocolate with the turn sound service.
We still have some left from the Westin Palace, so we're going to go eat that now.
Yeah.
Good night.
Ciao.
We forgot to review the slippers.
Hello again. Oh yes, the slippers. So
slippers comparison.
In the La Meridien or in the SPG hotels, the higher end ones, you get slippers.
Slippers. We love the slippers.
Our favorite ones were from the La Meridien.
La Meridien were great. However, we stayed in this other
plush
place, not to be named here, but they were so dirty that we ended up leaving there, knowing that we'd get more here at the St. Regis. Mm-hmm. And the St. Regis are nice.
The St. Regis are up there with La Meridien. The Gritti Palace. Did we get any slippers at the
Gritti Palace? They were tight on my feet because I have big feet.
They reminded me of the paper slippers that back in the day they used to give you in the hospital. They were pretty gritty. The Gritti Palace slippers were gritty.
Yeah, they were a little gritty.
And then
so not our favorite.
There was one other. The Westin Palace in Milano, just with the slippers. And we didn't take them.
Oh, is that the one we didn't take?
No, we didn't take those either.
Wait a minute. Which one did we not?
St. Regis are just as
good.
I'm
very confused.
I think we
didn't
ignored.
get 'em
I
at
think
one.
we kept our La Meridien slippers at the beginning because they
Yeah.
were very
Oh,
comfortable.
yeah, the La Meridien.
We
You're
took
right.
them to
Milan.
Cinque Terre. We took them to, but we didn't stay at an SPG in Cinque Terre.
So we didn't keep the ones. We did get.
Did they not give us slippers at the Gritti
I don't
Palace?
think we had them at one of the two. We didn't have them in Milan, maybe.
No, I think we just ignored them because they weren't as comfortable.
No.
And then when we went to check into the timeshare, our floors were dirty, so
They were
our feet got
so
nasty,
bad.
and then our slippers got nasty.
We didn't
so then
have
we had
them
to
at one
give
of the
up.
two because then we didn't. It was the Gritti that weren't as comfortable. We left them there. So it was Milan. At the Westin Palace, we didn't get any.
Shame on them; they didn't give us any.
I know,
slippers.
because that was our favorite.
Rude.
I know.
You know why? Not a luxury collection property.
You're
You
right.
don't get slippers unless
You
you.
don't
Oh
get-
wait, but the
okay.
La Meridien did. Oh, I'm so confused.
No. All
Anyway,
right.
it doesn't matter. Bottom line is La Meridien slippers win the prize for plushest St. Regis.
Second.
Number
and
two.
I believe it was Gritti. They were a
Gritti.
little tight on my feet. So
I think they were Gritti.
anyhow,
All right, that's it.
enjoy staying
SPG
at your SPG
reviews
hotels.
over. But by the way, you should stay there because they are really nice hotels.
We love
and they have them in
SPG.
great locations. We actually wish they had more.
Yes.
Ciao. Arrivederci.